Okay, so apologize about the noise. But I had a topic I wanted to talk about today, and I would really take heed. You know, some videos you look, it's like, oh, this guy's ranting again. You skip it. Nah, I would really take heed to what I'm about to say. So, for those of you that have a good woman or a good man, first of all, I always say comfortability is what makes or breaks a relationship. What I mean by that, when you become comfortable with somebody, right? You either become comfortable where you're not making the most of the moments with that person like you used to, and that's where you start to fade away, and too late for trying to spark it back up. Because when you spark it back up, you realize that was the problem. Or two, you become comfortable to where you know your other half like the back of your hand. You know your other half even better than you know yourself. And that's what makes the relationship stronger. You know each other's weaknesses. There is no secrets. There is no... You become one person. Because that's what a relationship is. A relationship, people... and I'll get into that. That's a different subject. But when you're in a relationship, whether it's with boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you become one. Yeah? You become the other half. And that's where a lot of relationships fail, is they have, of course you can have your own mindsets, but you don't try to become one person. You don't try to build a relationship as strong as you can. You just think automatically, just because I'm with that person, it's set. Nothing is guaranteed, nothing is promised. Yeah. Your actions, your mindset, the footsteps that is laid out before you. No, scratch that, not the footsteps before you. Your actions, your mindset, is gonna be the reason you either succeed or you fall. Yeah. So we can get into what before I brought this up. For those of you that have a good man or a good woman, wake up. You guys need to wake up for real. Okay, consider this your alarm clock. Realize what you have. Don't be like, oh, I never knew what I had till I lost it. Don't lose it, stupid. A lot of you guys, there's people like me. Yeah, there's a certain category of people like me that no matter how much times we have been screwed over and cheated on and disrespected, and no matter how much times we fall, we always get back up and always give. I'm never going to my next relationship with the hurt from my past relationship, because why are you gonna make your future partner pay for your past partner's mistakes? Why would you deal onto them what you carry in your heart from the past? That's not fair, because you wouldn't want that done to you. For years and years and years, we're talking all the way back then to kings and queens, right? The society before us, the generations before us, has made what we have now. The term slut, the term whore, the term fuckboy. Excuse my language first of all. The term cheater, right? Unloyal, unfaithful. That has been passed down generation to generation and taught and deemed acceptable. For example, the kings, because they're so powerful in this and that, they was allowed to sleep with the maids. They was allowed to have multiple wives. They was allowed to fuck. They was allowed to pretty much do whatever they want, and the wife had no say. Right? The wife even looked at another man. Not only would that man be killed, but the wife would be looked at as a whore, or whatever the word for that kind of stuff was back then. Yeah. And then through the years, you always see it, and then you see it with the women too. They'll cheat on their husbands. They'll sleep around. Guys will cheat on their wives. They'll sleep around. And it's passed on and passed on and passed on, to where now it's a normal thing. We wouldn't have cheaters. We wouldn't have, all of these other terminologies. We wouldn't have all of this kind of heartbreak and all of this chaos when it comes to relationships. Toxic and crazy baby mamas or crazy baby. We wouldn't have all of that if people would just break the cycle. The past generations created the monsters we have now. The guys that don't care. The guys that will literally go cheat on their other half, come right back and, babe, I love you so much. I'm so blessed to have you. But yet you was doing some unblessful, sinful things before you came home. Just like women. The same mouth you kiss your boy with, the same words you telling your boy, you doing this. Way opposite behind his back. But you wouldn't want that done to you. Guys and girls can cheat on the other half and yet flip out for the smallest things. Why? Because your own insecurities of what you doing, you think your other half is doing because you doing it. And that's just how it is, generation after generation after generation. There has to be a stop. You know, like I said, there's a small group like me that no matter how bad we've been fucked over, I will continue to show women that there's good men out here. That just because I got hurt, why am I gonna hurt you? There's still good men and women out here. But this kind of never-ending chain makes it hard because it's deemed acceptable. Listen to the music, how the music was back then. Now the music's all about fucking bitches and I take your bitch, or I fucking nigga, I take your man, about how you suck. It's pretty much like Pornhub with just lyrics. That's all it is. The generations and generations and generations is being taught that it's okay. How much songs get about cheating, sneaking around, sneaky links? How much get about that? That I know it's wrong, but for some reason I can't control it. Yes, you can. The moment you think about doing something or doing what you would do with your other half, with somebody else, whether it's the way you think, the way you talk, the moment you do that, then that relationship is done already. Why cheat? If you're willing to go that far, why not be single so you don't have to cheat? Like, think about it. Think how smart that is, right? I love my other half so much after so many years we've been together, but I'm still gonna go cheat with somebody else. How does that make sense? Oh, I don't want to lose this person. You already lost them the moment you decided to do what you did. It becomes premeditated already. So how is it premeditated? You carry it out and then it's like, oh, you have no excuse. You gotta. When that happens, you have a lot of good men and women that end up with people like that are weak-minded. That's weak-minded people. That's no matter how strong you are, no matter how you talk, no matter what money you have, no matter who you think you are as a person, you're a weak-minded person, bro. You weak. You're shameful. Oh, I fight this guy. Oh, I fight this chick. No matter how much people you lick, you don't want getting lickings because you're weak. How you let the actions of other people change who you are as a person? Why am I gonna let all the heartbreak adventure and all the girls that cheated on me and screwed me over, why am I gonna turn into somebody that I'm not and go and do that to somebody else? It didn't feel good when it was done to you, and that's the thing. That's the thing right there. When people get hurt, you can get cheated on 100 times. It just takes that one person, and you don't know why. But that one person is the person that did it, that hit the nail in the coffin, yeah? So it becomes a hole in your heart, a gap, like a void. You can't fill it. So they carry it on and do it to somebody else. Because temporarily, for some reason, it fills that hole, fills that gap. I don't know why. And that right there is how the cycle continues. If you don't want to get cheated on, don't cheat. Don't be with somebody you know is a cheater. Or maybe he's different, maybe I can change him. If a dude is a cheater, if a girl is a cheater, and that's how she's been, doesn't matter what she tells you. Only she really knows the truth. Only she knows how she is. They're not gonna tell you. A cheater not gonna date you and be like, oh yeah, I'm a cheater. No. But yet, that's all you are. Why not just think about it? If you a cheater, if you're never satisfied, why are you getting into relationships thinking you're gonna cheat? Just stay single. That's what I mean. And it's not even cheating. For those of you that are with good men and good women, you need to show more appreciation, bro. Because there's people like me that we would give anything, everything to be with a good woman or a good man. You know, I don't expect much, but just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of this. Meet me halfway without me having to ask you. Treat me, value me, look at me, love me the way you would want somebody to look at you, value you, and love you. Yeah. You get what you give. And a lot of people can say that's wrong. Oh, well, if I'm giving 100%, I'm not getting 100%. Then why are you with that person? So it's you get what you give, but you get what you give on your own accord.